Welcome to yoga, our Vinyasa flow. Coming to lie on our tummy, making a pillow with the hands, placing the right hand on top of the left and placing your forehead down on the hands. Allowing the feet to walk out to either side of the mat, allowing the heels to fall in and the toes to face out. Coming into our crocodile. Just taking a moment for ourselves to arrive to our mats. Allowing all our attention now to let go of anything that is outside of this room. Start to feel the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, starting now to connect to your Ujjayi breath. Your Ujjayi breath is a slight constriction at the back of your throat when you breathe in and when you breathe out. Allowing us to control the intake of our air and to control our breathing as it allows us to control our movement. In this more present, quiet space, bringing an intention to mind. An intention can be anything you would like to cultivate or manifest through your life, or maybe just in this practice. It can be the first word that comes to mind, such as love, health, hope, strength. And if you're finding it difficult to think of a word that is appropriate, maybe dedicating your practice to someone you love or someone you feel that needs it, maybe this earth. Everyone in this world that is struggling with the coronavirus, with the isolation, and just sending all your energy out to them, all our positivity. Then gently placing your hands down next to your side and pushing up onto all fours and tucking your toes, allowing the knees to be underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale there. Exhale, rounding into the spine. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift the head, shoulders away from ears. And exhale and round, coming into our cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift the head, cow. Exhale and round, tucking the tailbone and tucking the chin, rounding into the shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift the head, shoulders away from ears. And exhale and round. Inhale, coming back to a flat landing. Inhale, reaching the right arm forward. Exhale, the left leg backwards. Inhale. And as we exhale, drawing opposite elbow to opposite knee, rounding into the spine. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale and round. Inhale, reaching out, spreading the fingers and toes. Exhale and round. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale and round. Inhale, reaching out, and then gently placing the arm and the leg back down, maybe taking a little wiggle. Inhale, reaching the left arm forward. Exhale, the right leg back, making sure our hips are square and our belly is not dropping. Inhale there. Exhale, round into the spine. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale and round. Inhale, reaching out. Make sure that tummy is tight. Exhale and round. We're not arching into the back. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale and round. Inhale, reaching out, and then placing that leg softly on the mat and tucking the toes and pushing back into rest. Reaching forward with the hands, knees can be together or apart, maybe shimmying through the shoulders, moving from side to side. And if you feel like you want more of a shoulder stretch, maybe rising up onto your fingertips. Just feeling where your body is, checking in, making sure the head is heavy, and then coming back up onto all fours. Inhale there, exhale, round into the spine, coming into our cat, and then just releasing the neck gently. Rocking from side to side, maybe nodding the head and shaking the head, and just really allowing that neck to be loose. Coming back to a flat landscape. Inhale, tucking the toes under. Exhale, lift the knees about 5 centimeters off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 5. Inhale, send the heels down, the sit bones up, coming into our first downward facing dog. Now, because this is our first down dog, maybe moving through the movements, waking the backs of the legs up, really stretching into them, seeing what your body is feeling where you are today. Every day will be different. Maybe finding a down dog splits, maybe finding a bit of rotation. Whatever works for you, whatever feels good right now, please take those movements, working through them, continuing to breathe and allowing the neck to be heavy so the head is hanging off the neck, maybe rising up onto the toes, pushing through the shoulders, pushing the floor away, and making sure the feet are about hip width apart. When you are ready, sending the heels down if it feels good. Otherwise, just keep moving through it. This is your practice. Inhale, coming forward into plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, point the toes, low cobra, lift head, neck, chest, elbows towards each other. Exhale, stay. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale there, exhale, tucking the toes under, sending your seat back and then rising those sit bones up towards the sky, coming into our second downward facing dog. Maybe your body still needs a little bit of movement. Take whatever you need. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale there. Exhale, lower just your knees, your chest, your chin. Inhale, point the toes. Low cobra. Exhale, send your seat back, sending the sit bones up towards the sky, coming into our downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, lunge. Left foot forward, fold, Uttanasana, standing forward, fold. Really releasing into this position. Knees can be bent or straight, whatever feels good to you. This is still the beginning of our practice. Grabbing opposite elbows and gently swinging the body from side to side, releasing the back. Still allowing the head to be heavy and just being kind to the body, checking in. Releasing the hands down. Interlace the fingers, reaching up, arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Interlace the fingers behind the head and try and push that fist forward. Inhale, dropping the hands down. Exhale, step the right foot back. Lunge, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale there. And exhale. Inhale. Plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bending into the arms or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide forward, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, lunge. Right foot forward, fold. Uttanasana, standing forward, fold. Taking a deep bend into the knees, pulling the tummy in and slowly rolling up and stacking each vertebra one at a time. As we reach the top, rolling the shoulders back, opening the chest. Maybe just checking in, wiggling through the neck, releasing anything before we start our sun salutations. Making sure the tummy is in, tailbone is tucked. Your arches of your feet are drawing up. Inhale, press your prayer together, reach your prayer up, gaze on thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, standing forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, take your time as you press your hands into the mat, step, jump or float backwards into a plank. Inhale there. Exhale, either knees, chest, chin or bending through the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. We'll be here for 5. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 5. Inhale, look forward beyond the mat, maybe taking a small step forward, lightly step, jump or float forward, landing between your hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, reaching your prayer up, gaze on thumbs. And exhale, hands through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Maybe reaching your fingertips down. Inhale, pressing the prayer together, reaching the prayer up, gaze on thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your time as you step, jump or float backwards into a plank. Inhale there. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, forward and up, unroll the toes, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog for 5. Inhale. If you need to niggle through your neck, please do. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 5. Inhale, look beyond your mat. Maybe take a small step forward, lightly step, jump, float forward, landing in a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, standing forward, fold. Inhale, pressing the prayer together, reaching the prayer up, gaze on thumbs. And exhale, hands through. Inhale, reaching the prayer up, gaze on thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, press your hands into the ground, step, jump or float backwards, landing in a plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, bending through the arms or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, forward and up, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2, pushing those heels down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale and exhale, 5. Inhale, look forward, lightly step, jump or float forward, landing in a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, reaching your prayer up, gaze on thumbs. And exhale, hands through heart center. Stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Awkward chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your time as you step, jump or float backwards, landing in a plank. Inhale there. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, left foot flat, reach up, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Exhale, stay. Inhale. And placing the hands down, stepping back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, forward and up, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the left foot forward, right foot flat, reach up, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Exhale, hold. Inhale, placing the hands down on either side of the left leg, lifting the left leg, stepping back into plank. Exhale, bending into the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, and exhale, 5. Inhale, look forward, taking a small step forward, lightly step, jump or float forward, landing in a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, standing forward, fold. Inhale, sit low, reaching up, Utkatasana. And exhale, hands through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, sit low. Exhale, fold forward, standing forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, take your time as you step, jump or float backwards. Straight into chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up, upward facing dog, and exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, left foot flat, reach up, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1, exhale, hold. Keep breathing through this, making sure the hips are facing forward, the tummy is in, the ribs are not flaring, trying to turn that back leg to face forward, the back foot is at 45 degrees, and bending even more into that front leg to get that juiciness into the thigh. Inhale, open arms, hips and shoulders, coming into warrior 2. Making sure the back foot is in line with the back of the mat, reaching your arms either side, pulling them apart, shoulders away from ears, tummy is in, and trying to push that hip backwards without losing your balance. Breathing, inhale. And exhale, inhale, straighten into the front leg. Exhale, hinge, 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 forward and down, coming into our triangle pose, Trikonasana. Allowing that left arm to reach up towards the ceiling and maybe looking towards the left hand if the neck is happy. If not, just looking forward. Inhale, rise up, strong legs. Exhale, coming back into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the flow. Allow the right hand to come up, reverse warrior. Exhale, stay. Inhale, coming back to warrior 2. Exhale, reaching the left arm up and over while the right leg or arm goes on the right thigh. Coming into our extended side angle A. So just holding it there, breathing, maybe looking through the armpit, and then circling the arms around, allowing them to come to the inside of the right foot and swiveling the back heel up. Maybe walking that right foot out, coming into our lizard, and just finding some movement, dropping those hips, having a juicy stretch in those hips, always making space for yourself. If it is too much, you may put the knee down. It's perfectly fine. And if you want a little bit more, you can come onto the elbows, but only if the back leg is straight. So just being really gentle, seeing where you are. You might be in the middle of those two, and that's okay. Whatever works for you is perfectly, perfectly fine. Moving through it. I like to move through this movement. If you want to find stillness, that's absolutely perfect too. And then inhale, rising up onto your hands. Exhale, rolling onto the left side of your foot, reaching up with the right hand, coming into our side plank. Holding it there, pushing those hips up, breathing slow, easy breaths. Inhale, placing the hands down. Exhale, coming back, downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward between both hands, lunge. Left foot forward, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. And exhale, hands through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana, opening the heart. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your time as you step, jump or float backwards. Landing in chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, right foot flat, reach up, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. I'm just going to turn around. Making sure that back foot is at 45 degrees. The hips are facing forward. You are really leaning into that front leg. Reaching up with the hands. The pinky fingers are facing each other. And you're breathing, allowing those ribs to be pulled in and really feeling the energy. Inhale, open arms, hips and shoulders. The back foot is now parallel or in line with the back of your mat. Exhale, hold. Reaching out to either side of the room. Tummy is in. Pulling those hips back. And pulling that front knee backwards without losing your balance. Just seeing where you are. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straighten into the front leg. Exhale, hinge, hinge, hinge forward and then down. Coming into our triangle pose, Trikonasana. So reaching up with the right hand. If you need a little bend into the front leg, that's okay. Looking up at that right hand if your neck is happy. If not, then just looking forward. Inhale, rise up, strong legs. Exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, reversing the flow, reaching up and over with the left hand, reverse warrior. Exhale, placing the hand, coming back to warrior two, and then placing the left hand on the knee, reaching up and over with the right, coming into our extended side angle A. So really just having a beautiful line all the way from the tip of your fingers all the way to your foot, and then circling the arms around, walking that left foot out, swiveling that back heel up, and finding our lizard. If this is too much for you, you may put the knee down. It's absolutely fine. Maybe moving through the movement, pushing those hips down even more, and just finding some juiciness in the stretch, seeing how you feel. And if you want a little bit more, coming down onto the forearms, you might be in the middle, you might be stacking blocks. That's okay. Wherever you are, don't force the movement and try and keep those hips square. Inhale, rise up onto the hands. Exhale, swivel up onto the right side, coming into our side plank, pushing those hips up as much as you can. Breathing, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, placing the foot down in plank. Exhale, push back downward, facing dog. Inhale, stepping the left foot forward, lunge. Right foot forward, fold. Inhale, Siddha Utkatasana. And exhale, hands through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale. And exhale. Taking a few breaths here, regaining your breath. Inhale, Siddha Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3, pulling those ribs in, tucking the tailbone. Inhale, rising up onto the toes. Exhale, coming gently down, separating the knees and allowing the knees to come into the tops of the arms, looking forward. You're going to look beyond your mat. We're going to come into crow pose, Bakasana. So if you're not comfortable with lifting legs, maybe just playing with your weight, shifting your weight forward and back. Whatever works for you, maybe lifting one leg at a time, but making sure we are not looking down, otherwise you will topple. It's going to feel like you're going to fall. That's okay, just keep your gaze forward, try, see where you are, work with yourself, and don't stop breathing. Holding it there if you can, maybe trying to bring those heels up. And then finally coming to meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower the knees down, separate the knees and come down into child's pose. Maybe working through the wrists a bit. They've done a lot. And just seeing how they feel, giving them some love. Seeing where your body is, how you're feeling right now, checking in with yourself. And maybe connecting with your intention one more time, just seeing how it feels, what it means to you. And then tucking the toes under, gently pushing the sit bones up, coming into our downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, lunge. Left foot forward, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana, awkward chair pose. Exhale, hands through heart center. Stand tall, open the chest, Tadasana. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana, awkward chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Inhale, looking at your right big toe. Exhale, lifting that left foot and gently allowing it to move back and placing it down, placing the left knee down, reaching the arms up, coming into our lunge. If you're happy there in neutral state, that's perfectly fine. If you want more, pushing those hips forward and maybe finding a beautiful back bend. The ears are going to be in line with the arms, really reaching up and over. Inhale, coming back to neutral, opening the arms, palms facing forward. Lifting that back leg up, keep breathing. And then sending all your energy into that front right foot, wrapping the left leg around the right. And then wrapping the arms, coming into our eagle pose. It's okay if the feet don't completely wrap around. Just see where you can get to. And dropping those sit bones slightly, lifting up into those elbows. Seeing where we are, how it feels, and then unraveling the legs. Sending that left leg back, coming into our warrior 3 with eagle arms. Trying to get the body in a beautiful straight line. You can have a little bend into that right knee. That's perfectly fine. And then unraveling the arms. Sending that left leg up towards the ceiling, coming into our standing splits. Inhale, open that hip up. Exhale, allow that left leg to come down behind the right and coming to sit. Inhale, reaching the left arm up. Exhale, rotating towards the right side, using that leg as a hinge. As you rotate, inhale, growing taller. And as we exhale, we're twisting even deeper into that pose. So finding your breath, allowing it to move you, assist you into the movements that you need. Inhale, coming gently through center. Exhale, counter twist, small twist to that side. Inhale, back to center, stacking the left foot or the left shin on top of the right. Otherwise, if it's too much for the hips, just crossing the legs, so sliding that left foot underneath the right knee, coming into our fire log pose. Our feet are active. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll and fold forward all the way. If this is just too intense for you, just slide that left foot underneath, coming into a cross-legged position, whatever works for you. Playing with your body, seeing where your limit is, and no, not forcing yourself into any pain. Breathing and melting completely. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, taking that right foot, allowing it to swivel around and come behind you, coming into our half pigeon. So the left leg is at a 45-degree. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll and fold forward. Just completely relaxing. This might be a little bit intense for you, and that's okay. So you might need to stack a few blocks or some towels underneath your hips just to lift it a little bit more. Maybe your head isn't quite reaching the ground, so maybe making a pillow with your hands. Playing around, seeing what feels good, what feels right. And just breathing. Inhale, rising up gently. Exhale, tucking the back toe in. Inhale, lifting up, lifting that left leg. Exhale, sending that left leg down, dog splits. Inhale, stepping the left leg, lunge. Exhale, right leg forward fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart, hold. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Inhale, looking at the left toe this time. Exhale, sending that right leg back with control. And then dropping the foot down, dropping the knee. And extending the arms up. Maybe finding a little back bend, sending those hips even further forward for a juicy, juicy stretch into the shoulders, into the back, into the hips. Stretching the whole front body and opening the heart. Inhale, coming back to neutral. And the arms go out to the sides and lifting the back knee, sending all the energy into the left front foot, wrapping the right leg around, and then wrapping your arms, coming into our eagle, lifting those elbows up, and maybe dropping the sit bones even more. Breathing and relaxing, unraveling the legs, allowing that right leg to be sent back, coming into our warrior 3 with eagle arms. A slight bend into the left knee is absolutely fine. Sending those elbows up. Releasing the arms, placing the hands down and sending that right foot up into the air, coming into our standing splits. Inhale, open that hip, send that hip even, or the foot even higher. Exhale, drag that right foot behind the left, coming to sit. If this is too much and the sit bones aren't down, straightening into the bottom leg is absolutely fine. Inhale, lifting the right arm up. Exhale, twisting towards that left side, allowing the leg to be used as a hinge. And then just finding space. Inhale every time, sitting taller. And exhale, just finding a little bit more space and twisting a little bit deeper. Keep breathing. Inhale back to center. Exhale, gentle counter twist. Inhale back to center. Placing the left leg on top of the right, the shins are parallel, and if it's too much and the hips are too tight, that's okay. Just placing that left foot underneath the right knee. Coming into fire log, inhale, sitting tall, and exhale, roll, and fold forward. Allowing the body to become heavy, every breath you take, melting even further into the earth. And not forcing anything, but rather just allowing gravity to assist us into this position. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, we're going to swivel that left leg around, pointing the toe, allowing that right knee to be at a 45-degree angle, maybe stacking some pillows underneath. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, roll and fold forward. Allowing the body to completely relax. Breathing. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, lifting that leg up. Inhale there. Exhale, sending that right leg back into a downward dog splits. Inhale, placing both feet down, coming into our downward facing dog. Placing both knees down on the mat, untucking the toes, making sure that the knees are about as wide as the hips, maybe a little bit wider, and walking the hands forward, coming into our puppy pose. So trying to push that chest down, opening the heart, maybe having your forehead down on the mat, and if you want more, you can place your chin down, keeping those sit bones up towards the ceiling, and really just trying to relax into this position, allowing the heart to melt. And then gently sliding forward onto our belly, circling the arms around, allowing them to reach back towards our feet. Inhale, we're going to lift head, neck, chest, legs. Gaze is forward and down, coming into our locust pose, Salabhasana. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift higher, and exhale, 4. Slowly coming down, placing the right cheek on the mat. Toes to touch, heels to fall out, and shoulders to just completely relax forward, melting completely into the mat. Taking deep, slow breaths. Inhale, placing the forehead back on the mat. If you are happy with locust, that's absolutely perfect. We're going to do it again. Inhale, lift head, neck, chest and legs, coming into Salabhasana, locust pose. Let's try and lift those feet as high as the shoulders. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale, slowly, gently coming down, placing the left ear on the mat, toes to touch, heels to fall out, and allowing the arms to just sink forward, maybe taking a bit of a shimmy into the hips, moving from side to side, releasing your lower back. These are beautiful back bends. And just coming back to your breath, circling the right arm around and then rolling through the right side onto your back, making sure your feet are about as wide as your hips. The tips of your middle fingers can touch your heels. Your chin is slightly tucked. Inhale, lift lower, middle, and then upper back, coming into our bridge, making sure the knees stay parallel. If you want, interlacing the fingers and then walking the shoulders in to gain even more height, really lifting as much as you can, not looking to the side, making sure we are protecting the neck. Inhale there and exhale, lower the upper, middle, and then lower back down to the ground. Allow the knees to touch and heels to fall out. Allow the palms to face up, and I invite you now to just close your eyes. See where you are and just breathe. Inhale, walking the feet back, making sure that the tips of the fingers can touch the backs. Inhale, lifting lower, middle, and then upper back, pushing those hips up towards the sky, interlacing the fingers if your body is happy, and walking those shoulders in, gaining even more height. Big toes are pushed into the mat. Knees are parallel. Inhale there, lift even higher. And exhale, slowly lower the upper, middle, and then lower back down onto the ground. Finally, bring knees into chest, rocking from side to side, releasing the lower back or any tension that you are feeling. Maybe rolling in little circles and then gently rocking yourself up, grabbing behind the knees and extending the legs out, moving the fleshy bits away from the sit bones, sitting tall. Legs are extended in front of us and toes and feet are active. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, we're going to roll and fold forward, maybe shimmying into the shoulders, finding a nice comfortable seat. With every breath in, the spine grows longer, and every breath out, you sink even deeper. Maybe your knees are a little bit bent and maybe edging the legs forward a little bit as you get more comfortable, or just staying as you are. Inhale, gently rising up. Exhale, bringing feet together. Allow the knees to flop out. Big diamond between the legs. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, leading with your chin forward. Roll and fold forward. And then finally, dropping the head down. It doesn't matter how far we go. Just see how you feel, how your body feels. And just completely relaxing into this position. Allowing your breath to relax you even more and finding more space. Inhale, rising up, sitting tall. Exhale, extending that left or the right leg out. Left leg is in to the right thigh. Taking the right hand, placing it on the left shin and reaching up and over with that left hand. Trying to reach for the foot, opening the heart, spinning the chest up. And maybe looking through the armpit if the neck is happy, really feeling that beautiful juicy stretch down the side, keeping those toes active and allowing those hamstrings to feel beautiful. Inhale, coming back to center, extending that left leg and bringing the right leg in, placing the left hand on the right shin and reaching up and over with that right hand, spinning the chest up, opening the heart, making sure the shoulders stay away from the ears and maybe looking through that armpit. And gently coming back out. Grabbing behind your knees and rocking yourself back onto your back knees into chest. Allow the arms to come out into a T position. Allowing the knees to flop over to the right hand side and allowing them to just sink completely. Taking that right hand, placing it on the left knee. And looking over the left shoulder if the neck is happy, otherwise looking straight up. And just completely allowing the body to surrender. I invite you to close your eyes. And just breathe. Releasing that hand, bringing the knees back into the chest and allowing the knees to flop over to the left hand side, looking over the right shoulder and then placing that left hand on top of the right knee. Completely melting, closing your eyes, relaxing the face. And just breathe. Releasing that hand off the knee, bring the knees back into the chest, giving yourself a big, beautiful hug and drawing that forehead towards the knees. Releasing the head down. And then in your own time and own way, coming to find your Shavasana. So your Shavasana can be any position that you are comfortable in. Opening your heart. I personally like the starfish position. Allow the legs to just flop out completely to the sides. Maybe putting something warm on as your body temperature is going to drop. Maybe popping a blanket on. Maybe some socks. Taking a few last niggles. And then completely surrendering yourself onto the mat. We'll be lying here for a few minutes. So allowing your thoughts to come into your mind and then allowing them to float by, letting them go. Allowing your body's natural rhythm of breathing to just completely take over. And allowing your body to melt into the earth. Starting now to come back to your body, gently moving through your fingers and your toes, rotating through your wrists and ankles, sending your arms up above your head and taking a full body stretch with an inhale and exhale, sigh and release. Bring your knees into your chest, rolling onto your right side and supporting your head with your right arm. Pushing up with your left hand and coming to find a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart, closing your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. It's been an absolute honor. My soul honors yours. Namaste.